Welcome to Media House Entertainment.
What's up with you, man? It's your boy Shooter Trav, who I got the honor to speak with today, man.
And you can talk with Noah from NJC Visuals, based near Raleigh, North Carolina. NJC stands for Not Just a Camera. Been shooting music videos for like 3 years now, so that's what I got going on.
Oh yeah, man, I appreciate you, pulling up on me today. So, how old are you though, man? You young in the game, man. Like,
I'm 20 right now. I'll be 20 in September, man. But yeah, I started right out of high school. I think I was like 17 when I shot my first video. But yeah, I'm still young.
yeah. So what year was that? You say?
I started at the end of 2017.
In the 2017.
Yeah, and I was full time by like February 2018.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and look, I see you was working at Bojangles in February 2018. Man. You quit that job and hopped into the film world.
Yeah.
So how's everything been going for you, man?
Oh man, I mean, especially recently, I've seen a lot of growth. Just because several things, man. I mean, I've got a business strategist on payroll right now, which a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't understand the importance of the business side. And so recently, past 3 months, he's been helping me with my social media. He's been helping me like close with people on the phone, kind of explain everything I do. But yeah, man, recently the growth's been crazy. I mean, I've seen like I don't want to talk specific numbers, but I mean, I've definitely hit a lot of the goals I've set. So it's been crazy.
Yeah. So what inspired you to actually pick up a camera though? Where did that come from?
Yeah. I got my first camera. I had asked for a camera from my family. I was living in a single mom household, saw my dad every other weekend, so I wasn't expecting to get anything because it wasn't we didn't have the income like that. But I got a camera as a gift, and I had asked for it just because with the low income as well. I mean, we didn't really have a lot of channels or anything, so I was just spent all day on YouTube all throughout high school. And I don't know, like I don't want to be a YouTuber, but I just wanted a camera. I wanted to do something with it.
Create content.
Yeah, it's something, man. And I got it, and I didn't really do anything with it for a good couple months, man. And then out the blue, these girls I went to school with asked me to shoot like a little dance video for them. Turned out to be shit, as you can expect your first video to.
Right.
But I mean, from there, these guys hit me up, shot like a couple music videos with them. My first ever doing it, never practiced before. And it just kind of snowballed into people asking me, how much I charge, this and that. So kind of just went on from there, man. I was low key bored. I mean, that's kind of why I did it. I wasn't doing anything, so I just kept shooting videos.
Is that how you got into the film of rap videos? Like off of picking up a camera and then just people asking for
Yeah,
videos?
I mean, before I shot music videos, man, like I didn't know much about anything, like whether it be rap or just like the black culture in general, man. Like I wasn't into that. I wasn't involved with it. But after that, I mean, I'm still learning new shit every day that people people already know about. But that's kind of how I got into it with music videos. So, I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Right. Well, how your family feel about you shooting music videos? What are they feelings on that?
My dad is not only a retired Marine, but he was also military police. So, I mean, he actually don't mind it too bad. He's just like, be safe, which, But,
yeah, because you pulling up in a lot of treacherous places, man.
Yeah, and in the beginning, my mom was like, what? Like, you gonna quit your job to do what?
Yeah.
But when I showed her the numbers, I'm still living with my family, so I don't need to make a lot a month.
Yeah.
So I could just save and invest. But when I showed her the numbers, she was fine with it. I don't show them everything, but they're all right with it.
So, what was your first camera too, though? That's what I want to know. What was your first camera?
Yeah, the first camera I was gifted was a Canon T5, man. Shot a lot of music videos with it. I mean, it didn't even shoot it was shooting 60 frames per second. It wasn't even like 1080p, man. It was like 720.
Yeah.
Super shitty, man. But I mean, it helped me learn a lot because it took me so long to get to the next camera as far as earning enough money for it. But I mean, I really. I mean, this is a good tip for anybody trying to figure out when they should get a new camera, but you need to maximize, you need to figure out how to use that camera to the best of your ability. Like, make that shit look like a more expensive camera. And that's what I did until I got my new one. So.
Yeah, that's real talk. You got to learn the camera first. You can't just get the camera. Yeah. A lot of people do that though. Grab the camera and just hit the record button. Yeah. And it's a lot more into it. You need to know the ISO. You need to know all that type of stuff. And I know you drop tutorials on those things. Where can people get those tutorials from? Can they go to your Instagram? Do you got what it is? Let the people know.
Yeah, so my main platforms right now, Instagram is my super heavy platform. I've been posting every day for the past 3 months. I mean, it's almost a part-time job how much effort I put into it, man. But I put everything from like telling about like horror stories from like bad shoots to like little simple tutorials and color grade stuff and more business stuff as well. You know, and I have a YouTube channel called Know the Director. I have a few behind the scenes episodes on there, like 4 or 5 minutes long, but that's about it, man. I may look into expanding that further, but I'm just super busy right now.
Yeah. Hey, look, speaking of bad shoots, can you talk about something crazy that happened on the on the set?
Yeah. I'll talk about this. I don't think I've ever spoke on this before, but there was this one shoot. I was shooting in Raleigh. It's like this apartment complex. And it wasn't the artist's fault for it, but there was an uninvited. I think he was uninvited, but it was just some random dude. I mean, people who shoot videos, you know, there's always gonna be that random dude that's causing trouble. But just some random guy. Never met him before, never seen him before. I was actually NSB Malley was there. It was kind of with the NSB gang. I shot a bunch of videos with them in the past. And this dude, I mean, I believe what had happened. The cops pulled up just because of a noise complaint, and they left. But that dude that was causing trouble, I think he had lost the magazine or something to his gun because he put it away when the cops came. And he was just acting super aggressive. And not only that, you know, I told him not to, you know, I allow guns on set. I used to, not anymore. But he had pointed straight at the camera. He cocked it, pointed at me. I was like, bro, like, cut this shit out. But then he was just acting super aggressive, man. I mean, I'm glad to say that's one of the worst situations I've ever been in. It hasn't escalated past that. I mean, there's been other few times like that, but I mean, when it's like, when people who are, you know, smoking weed and, you know, they have guns and they get aggressive, I mean, it doesn't make a good mixture. So
would you rather have like a controlled environment though when you shooting your videos, maybe like a warehouse type?
I mean, that's my main thing I'm pushing for is every shoot is a controlled environment. I mean, right now, as far as me doing business, I'm on the phone with everybody that wants to work with me. I'm not doing business over DMs anymore. I'm on the phone. I'm asking them, what do you have planned? What's the concept? Do you need me to write the treatment? Let's book a warehouse. Let's book a studio. I'm avoiding those shoots where you just pull up and
and where you don't know what's going on and it's random.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot. I used to just pull up. There's shoots I didn't even hear the song before I pulled up, and I mean, I'm not doing that no more because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. And how do you come up with your treatment ideas with the videos? Is like you just listen to the song and maybe it just goes through your head, or what's your process?
I mean, as far as like trying to find that creativity, I mean, it's a mixture of things, man. I mean, it's a mixture of like, okay, I'm more creative in the morning, like I'm more efficient, so I might try to get stuff in the morning done. As far as actually creating the treatment, I mean, it's just a fact of me picking the artist's brain on the phone, listening to the song several times, you know, trying to pick out keywords. Okay, how could we represent, you know, the loyalty in this song? How could we represent, okay, the love? And then, you know, a little bit of weed helps a little bit too. But I don't like that.
Open up the mind space.
Don't even know I kind of mess with that stuff, but I mean, you know, it is what it is.
I mean, it's cool to keep stuff low key. Yeah, you got to put everything out there for the people, man. And so you brought your first camera from Jacob Owens, right, from Buffalo Media.
I bought one of my dream cameras, man.
So because you're right before you bought your dream camera, right? So you went from you said the T5.
I went from the T5 to the Sony A6300. Okay. To another A6300 because I broke it. To an A7 III, which is a big step up because that's like $2,000 camera by itself. So, I mean, that's crazy, and I still shoot a lot of my stuff with that. And then I saw one of my I wouldn't call it mentors because I'm not too much in contact with him, but someone I look up to, a director. He was selling one of his family members' cameras. I bought my first Red digital cinema camera, a Red Raven 4.5K to be exact. He's selling it for like $8,000. I bought it all in cash. I mean, I was excited, man. I looked over all my numbers 10 times, make sure I wasn't gonna go broke buying it, you know. Right. But that's something important you need to do. But I mean, that's a big step up for me, man. Bought it at the beginning of this year in January, and I mean, obviously it's already paid itself back. So I mean, it's a super great investment. And now, you know, I'm not in LA, so I can't rent something like that. So now I'm getting experience because I had to purchase it outright, but now I have the experience that I want with it, and I'm continuing to get better with it too.
Yeah, and talk about investing in props too, man, because you do all of that too. Like your videos are not like the typical video, you know, where like you say when you just pull up and shoot. Your set, you have a whole layout in your sets, man, from like the crime scenes, the everything.
So, props. I mean, don't get it confused. Props. I mean, that could be more than just prop cash and like caution tape and all that kind of stuff. Props can be anything, man. But you know, to a lot of my beginner directors out there, if you want to get into shoots that aren't just like you pulling up and shooting, then go ahead and brainstorm and think, what kind of ideas do you want to do? And go out and go ahead and buy the extra stuff for it, and then sell that idea to an artist. That's a super great way to start doing that. But then, of course, over the year or so of me doing it, you know, I've accumulated a collection. So like I have stuff on hand, and it's I mean that's what people want, man. They want something extra. They want something that stands out. So I mean, you know, I have like over 100,000 in prop cash, which is cool. And then I have like some other odds and ends. Like I got like full metal like gun props. I've got all sorts of stuff, man. I got like pints of fake blood. And I mean, all that stuff sounds super basic. I mean, it doesn't take much to increase the production value of a video. I mean, and that can help with multiple things, man. That can help with creating a better video for the artist, so they come back and book you again, and just making more money. Because I mean, it's business at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
So do you have any problems with like with booking artists? Because like I said, I know your videos are a little more. Like you put in a little more work than like the average videographer that's just, you know, just with a camera. So it's like
I would say, I mean, I think I know what you're getting at as far as my prices being higher. Do I get problems with booking people?
Yeah.
Not necessarily, man. I mean, it's a combination of a lot of things. My Instagram is a big seller of my stuff. You know, I post every day. I put value out, and when I get new followers, they will binge watch my stuff. And get automatically sold on it. That's something my business strategist has told me. Like, hey man, like before they come in contact, you could sell them on stuff if you have if you have all this value out there and you're teaching them stuff. And that's what a lot of my new videographers need to start doing, is putting value out there, man. But
man, you ahead of the game, bro. Like, I'm telling you, ahead of the game, man. You say you 20, man. You got the mindset.
Yeah.
Some people in their 40s ain't even got this type of business mindset, man. Like, like you say, you putting out game. You got to give people something to value, that want to purchase and want to, and you doing that. Like I said, through your Instagram.
And so before these past 3 months, when I've been posting every day, before that, I'll be super honest, man. I was making, anywhere from $2,500 to like $5,000 max a month, money, like before expenses. Past 3 months, made over 10 grand each month, bro. Come on, man. I got like 4 or 5 shoots a week. And it's not. I mean, obviously I built up my platform, but it's not that difficult, man. I never thought I'd reach that. I never thought I'd reach that at all.
And you stand on your
prices.
prices.
I'm in North Carolina. I'm up 20, bro. I'm about to get my new place.
Yeah, out here in Raleigh,
still living
right?
cheaply. You know, I mean, you gotta be smart with your shit, man. I don't really spend a lot of money on myself. That's the whole reason I was able to buy that expensive camera, because I had that shit. But I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, that's big time progression that you done made from starting the end of 2017, quitting your job in 2018. 2020, 2019, you said you bought 2 cars, I think? You was able to buy 2 cars by that time?
No, I didn't buy 2 cars. I just bought 1 car.
Okay.
I bought my second car. Just a little SUV for business purposes. I wanted something a little bit more luxurious, man, but you gotta make them sacrifices.
Oh, yeah, you gonna build up.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed you do more than just music videos, man. I seen, barbershop commercials and all of that. So talk about expanding yourself outside of music videos. Like, let video directors know that you don't just have to stick to music videos. There's a lot of other things to do.
You don't have to stick to music videos at all, man. I mean, find what you love to do. I wouldn't say chase the money, man. Because whatever you love to do, there's gonna be money in it. I mean, there's a shitload of money out here. You don't have to make it. You just have to get it. But you don't have to shoot music videos. I mean, I shoot commercials. I just shot a Lash commercial the other day. I just shot a Bingo commercial the other day. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I'm just now starting to offer photography. So I mean, that's like a quick little hour shoot, boom, money made. I can edit the photos. I mean, it's a lot of stuff out here, man. You really don't have to make it from scratch. You just have to find it. Yeah,
you just got to find it.
Yeah.
And what was it like shooting with NFL? Was it Kawan Short? I seen that with the
fun,
Panthers.
Man.
Yeah. How did that come about, man?
Yeah, so a guy hit me up. I think He was in Indianapolis, no, not Minneapolis, like Indiana, somewhere. And he had like a luxury brand. He had cologne and like wallets and stuff. And I think he was friends with a player from the Carolina Panthers, Kawan Short, and they collabed. And he told me, you know, he made us like he has a cologne. Kawan Short has a cologne with this brand. And the guy who owned the brand told me that was the first time an NFL player has had their own cologne. So I mean, that I may have shot the commercial to the world's first like NFL player cologne. I mean, you don't know. I don't know specifically.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. So I mean, he contacted me. I went out to Charlotte. I mean, and I'll be honest, the opportunity was cool, and he didn't have the biggest budget, so I looked out for him. That's what you got to do.
Right.
Went down there, met Kwame. We filmed a quick video in front of the Panther Stadium, and I mean, it turned out pretty cool, man. It's all about. I mean, you know, as far as looking out, it has to be worth it. But I mean, even me, I still look out sometimes. I mean, I got a free shoot coming up in a couple weeks. I mean, you know, not everything is like pay me $10,000. You know.
Yeah.
So,
like you said, everything ain't chase the money either. Like some things is like an opportunity to build with somebody to take something to a whole different level, man. So you are one of the top, you know, video directors out of North Carolina, man. So Fuchsia TV did drop a list, the top directors.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Fuchsia's. But you're number 5 on that list, man. How you feel about that? You feel that's accurate?
I ain't gonna lie. That as far as I mean, before I answer that, you gotta figure out what exactly he means by that. Do you mean top earning? Do you mean best quality videos? Do you mean most reliable? You gotta break down the categories. I'm definitely number 1. Because I hear stories from a lot of artists like just saying they never got the video back from other people. It took them months. So I mean, I feel like I'm definitely most reliable, definitely most professional. So I mean, you're gonna get your money's worth. I'm gonna be transparent with you. I'm gonna talk on the phone with you. And best quality. I mean, art is subjective, man. But yeah, I mean, I'm number 1. I mean, if you don't think that about yourself, if you don't think you're number 1, then why are you doing it? You know?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm gonna feel like. I feel like I'm the best guy for the job.
Yeah. I mean, I know you was doing behind the scenes videos too for a few of these directors. You know what I mean?
I'll play any role, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
You still do behind the scenes, or you don't kind of grew from that? That was kind of just your starting point.
I mean, I'll play any role. I mean, as long as it makes sense. You know, I'm still sometimes a behind the scenes photographer for some people. Like this one artist, Sneak the Piper. I want to shoot his videos, but he just hired me to be a photographer. I mean, I'll play any role. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm not, as long as it makes sense, you know what I mean? I'm not going to hold a light stand all day, you know, but I mean, if it makes sense, it makes sense.
You're like, I got more talent than that, than the light stand. You know, but would you ever go on the road with an artist? Would you lock in like that?
Would I ever go on the road?
That's a whole different thing, man. I done did it.
I would say no, man. I would say no because I got this thing going on already. I don't need to be on the road. I've heard lots of horror stories. Like if you're going on the road with the artist, you're just doing it for like you know, showing your work. As far as like I wouldn't say clout, but just like using them as a platform. Because you're missing out on a lot of work. A lot of times they don't have the biggest budgets. But I mean, it's a cool job for sure. I wouldn't do it right now though.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So is anything that you want to leave with the people though, man? Yeah,
I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, a lot of people don't know this. I mean, a lot of people know the story, but they don't know the specifics. So I'll do a quick rundown on something that happened recently. Man.
Okay.
I believe it was a week after my 19th birthday. My mom had got in a serious car accident, man. Head-on collision with a drunk driver. She was in the hospital at Vida in Greenville for a couple months, man. And since then, you know, I mean, it's been crazy. I mean, luckily I've had this job where I can be flexible, see her, help care for her. I mean, she had so many injuries, man. She couldn't walk. I mean, she was like eternally decapitated, bro. I mean,
oh man,
you talking about stressful while trying to, you know, have this shit edited,
and
pull up and shoot, worried about my safety sometimes, and all. I mean, it's a lot of stuff, man. But the fact that I mean, like I said, it's a single parent household still. I have the only income in that household for like 1 or 2 years so far, man. Oh, I mean, man. Still right now. So I mean,
so you got a lot on your back, man.
I mean, even with that, I mean, just me getting through that situation and being successful now. I mean, I know I'm meant for this shit. I know I'm gonna get bigger and I'm gonna see more success, man. But that whole situation, the fact that I'm still doing this through that, I mean, it's crazy. I could have gave up and got like a 9-to-5 job, and it's just so because that's guaranteed income.
Yeah, that's the easy route.
You're talking about like I'm in the hospital with my mom, checking my DMs to see if I got new work.
Yeah.
Like that's.
And you taking a gamble, but at the same time you investing in yourself
Yeah.
too. You keep still steady investing. You see you got all this stuff going on, and you got the only steady income coming in. So you rolling the dice and really betting on yourself, man, to you know, take this to that level. And like I said, well, I seen where you you was thinking about creating a group for creatives, like for all creatives. I guess the link in one spot.
Yeah.
Have you been able to start on that and bring that together?
So
or?
yeah, I mean, I've got a couple things going on, man. I had posted a while ago, and this is in collaboration with me and my business strategist. But I mean, a lot of people don't know anything about what I'm talking about with the business side of things and how you're able to leverage certain things and get, you know, more expensive shoots booked, man. But I'm planning on creating like a group, like a mentoring group or a coaching group, where basically me, my guy, business strategist, and we meet together with these videographers in this group every fucking week.
Yeah.
And I'm just giving them massive value, just like this. I mean, this is all I do every day when I'm on the phone with artists. I'm giving them value. But I wanna help coach people, and I wanna help people, you know, be better creators, be better business people. And the goal with that for me is to eventually, you know, hire on some of these people. You know what I mean? So that's something potentially we got going on. It's not ready just yet, but another thing I got going on, man, is like I said, I've been posting every day for the past 3 months, and it's really contributed to the growth in my income. So I mean, I've got something going on. I'm about to start, you know, pitching a personal brand blueprint, man. I mean, I see a lot of businesses and entrepreneurs, like, they're struggling, like, what do I post? How do I post?
Yeah.
How do I stay on brand? How do I convince people to book me, to buy my services?
Yeah.
I mean, and I've got a whole blueprint, man. Day 1 through day 90, every single day.
Okay.
What to post.
So you saying
brand.
that package right there is about to be you about to offer
I'm about
that.
to start offering. We're testing it out. I mean, we've been, me and Anthony. I mean, we've been doing it for like a year now. I mean, he's seen tons of success from it. Most of my success is from that, as far as my growth. But that's something that I'm about to start showing out there, man, and offering. So that's very soon to come.
Oh yeah, that's smart, because the business side is.
The business side is key.
It's key.
It's
and a lot
key.
of times, you know, a lot of guys, you know, we grab a camera and just hop out here. And a lot of times, you know, start with homeboy. A lot of that mess a lot of people up too, I think. Like once that homeboy thing lock in, and then, oh yeah, just do this for this price, and man, when I blow, you know, I got to. Nope. Because it's times when the artist will blow and leave the video dude behind. So it's like,
it's got to be a mutual thing. I mean, you can't go. I'll keep it blunt. You can't go around ripping these artists off.
Yeah.
You got to be able. If you want to increase your prices, then you got to offer more. I mean, that's all it is, man.
Yeah.
But it's got to be mutual. You can't get ripped off as well. I mean, it's even as little thing as business side of things being more important. When people call me a cameraman, I got to correct that, man. I'm not, because NJC literally stands for not just a camera. Maybe I should change it to not just a cameraman, but I mean, I do way more to that, man. I'm a director, so I mean, put some respect on it for sure.
Put some respect on that for sure, man. That cameraman, I think all cameramen probably hate that.
And I'll be honest, I mean, I can see the other side of things. If people on the outside looking in, like, oh, what is the guy that holds the camera for a rapper? A cameraman. Like, I get the term, but it's low key disrespectful.
It's disrespectful, man. So everybody out here, you hearing this? It's disrespectful to call a cameraman.
Unless you literally bought your homie a camera.
Yeah, and he's just a cameraman. Yeah, that's all he do. But
I mean, if they're doing anything, I mean, it's disrespectful.
Yeah, because like bloggers probably don't mind being cameraman. They say, oh, that's a blogger, a cameraman. But a guy that actually, you know, that wear that title, man.
I mean, this is my personal preference. So, you know.
Yeah. And talk about, I guess, building up from a videographer to being a director to where you at right now. Like, talk about that process, because a lot of people get stuck in that cycle of just being a video.
As far as just continuing to get growth?
being the same thing and never progress and never grow, and wonder why their following is not growing, wonder why they can't demand more money.
Well, first of all, I mean,
videos.
don't worry about the following for sure. Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about none of that, man. Because I know videographers got less than 1,000 followers making more money than me, bro. But
all because they got the business side down.
Of course. I mean, you could be an average videographer and be great at business. Boom, millionaire probably. You know what I mean? Put some effort into it. But as far as people who are videographers now trying to be a director, I might put you on game, man. The easiest way to get higher paying shoots and for you to do more in the shoot, take a loss. Take a loss. Go out, hit your favorite artist up who has a good following. Hey, I'll shoot your video for free, but we gotta plan something out. Fuck it. I'll buy the props. I'll do everything. Take that shoot. Take the end result of that shoot and advertise it for twice what you paid for to create it. So or even if it's somebody paying your rate, but you take your rate and you spend that into the video. Someone pays you $500, you put that $500 into the video, then advertise. When people ask me, oh, how much was that video? Oh, that was a $2,000 video. It's the easiest thing you can do.
Easiest thing you can
take
do.
one or two. I mean, shit, you could do. I mean, do that several times.
Take a L, put it all in.
Flip that end product and make your money back on the next shoot that's booked. That I've talked to several directors in the Atlanta and LA area. That's the best way that they got started, man. That's the easiest game I can give you guys.
Hey, look, man, this free game that you giving right now, man. Hey, look, y'all better take all of this in,
y'all
man.
Lucky. I usually charge $100 for an hour-long call,
yeah.
Man, but hey, this is where we at right now.
This is where we at right now. He dropping them games. He dropping them gems, man. And well, let everybody know. Well, what I want to know too, though, what is one of your biggest pet peeves, though, when it comes to artists
besides
contacting?
Calling me a cameraman, my biggest pet peeve. Man, I don't even know, man. I mean, it could be anything. I mean,
well, I was going to ask you, do you get overwhelmed? Do people like hit you up like, oh, how's this video coming along? But your business side just seems to be down so good that you communicate well and say, okay, you know, whatever your time frame is between the video.
I do get overwhelmed sometimes, man. Like I said, I'm shooting 4 or 5 videos a week. So if you think about it, okay, that's like 2 or 3 days left that I've got to edit all these videos, you know? I've got everything laid out, but I mean, it does get a little bit overwhelming. I don't have a business phone right now, so if you text me, it's my personal shit. If you're calling me, then I mean, I don't clock out. That's the only thing with entrepreneurship. You don't clock out. Like, I literally woke up today at like 7:30, got a cup of coffee, I edited 2 videos before I came here. You know, I got a deposit, and I came straight here. I mean, it's constant work, so I say that's one thing. This is super tiring, but I'm trying my best to manage it all, and that's why I'm looking to potentially hire other people, because that's how you scale, man. I want to have somebody else doing this shit, you know, and I shoot only the big projects, you know. That's the end goal.
Absolutely, that's the end goal.
For sure, but
yeah, and let the people know before we get up out of here, man. Where can they contact you at?
Yeah, if you don't know who I am already, you can follow me Instagram at njc.visuals. NJC stands for not just a camera. You can go through my website. You can book a call with me, free call. We can discuss your project. www.njcvisuals.com. YouTube's Noah the Director, and that's kind of all you need to know, man. That's my main 3 platforms right there.
Oh yeah, man. Like I said, I've been in tune with you for a while, man. I love your progression. And see where you building that from year to year. So, you know, this won't be the only time we sit down, man. We should probably sit down maybe 6 months, maybe a year from now, just to see what the progression.
Hey, man, that'd be
for
dope.
both of us, man, to see where I'm just starting this out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You on your journey. Yeah. Like you said, man, you moving to Raleigh. That's the next step, man, to be in the city, to take it to the next level, man. Yeah. So this your boy Shooter Trav, NJC Visuals, and we out, man. Be House News, baby.
We out. Fuck you.